You have solved many of the mysteries of this land. The road before you is still long and many gates remain closed. But take comfort in your accomplishment and in your creator's pride.
Go fuck yourself. Sorry for being rude, but really, you're not my creator. You're my janitor more than anything else. Go screw yourself. You rip off of a fake god. Anyways. So yeah, the episode started like that because I got into the game and I was in the other world, B4. Like B, dash 4. And, I went out of there into the main hub area, the one that this is connected to. And the loading time was very slow. Like it took, I don't know, 5-10 seconds, something like that. And, my bad. And I ate some cookies, so I got a little bit of phlegm. And I found that suspicious, so I thought I should probably start recording in case something happens. So apparently that was a good idea to do. But yeah, I have... Christ, the cookies. Bad idea. Bad idea. I have not figured these out by myself. I tried to. Well, I didn't spend that long. Like an hour and a half to 2 hours thereabouts. This one, well, an hour and a half to 2 hours for both of these. This star and then the 2 stars in the other level. So about an hour each, give or take. And I could have figured this one out, given enough time. Probably another hour or 2 I could have figured this one out. The one and the other one, not a damn chance. No way in hell. Was not gonna happen. So, let's play this, shall we? Didn't I need 2 boxes for this? I looked at a guide, and oh right, the other box is here. Just to show me what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. So that's 1 box, which will block here. This box goes here. And I pick this up, run, go here. So, that didn't work. You're supposed to put this here, take that box, and then run and jump, and somehow you can make it. Apparently. I hadn't tried it. And this isn't where the star is, it's just where you get that to then get the star. I always fall off that thing, which is annoying. Oh, why you do that? Am I not jumping soon enough? Oh, it's... Maybe that'll be better. Who knows? I need that. Jump on here. Yeah, that works. So yeah, you put that, pushes that up, and then you can go get the... Oh, right, the ladder's here. And then you can go get the... Stop that. You can go get the laser that's in the 2 levels to the side. Let's go! This is the wrong one. Alright, apparently 1 level to the side. Yeah, this is the right one. Connect there, connect there, connect there. And that should be it. No. Connect to that, connect to that. That is not going to do it. Can I bump this? Not by much. Maybe here. Oh, you need to stand on that. Okay, cool. So you don't need to have it pressed down completely, and that's the star, which I could have gotten given enough time, but I wasn't given enough time. I wasn't going to give it enough time. Christ, I'm slurring my words. And I'm not even drunk. Now let's go to 4, which is here. 2 stars. Ah. Terrible level, only 2 stars. Well, actually, there's the Michelin star thing, which is on a 3-star ranking. Let's read all these first. Since I don't... Yeah, we didn't read any of these. New is the truth. Now I'll tell you of the many perils you will face in your journey through the Duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death, there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth a great papyrus, and carefully unfolded it before the dying man, and the dying man beheld that it was a map of the Duat, showing that the many paths that led to the Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths, which threaded through the Duat, like the infinite threads woven by Nath? I don't know. There were marked the dangers that a traveler must face. Also, there were great walls of iron, but none but the gods could cross. The gates made of purest light. And so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed towards the tower by... I'm messing this up like nobody's business. It could only proceed towards the tower by proving his worth. I thought proving had 2 O's. Thus earning the key to each sacred gate. Man, this is a shit show, me trying to read these. Whoa. It's really... Man, you know what really freaks me out? What? The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quick, dude. But computers and books last a long time, so all our messages, our ideas, our books, that'll all be out there. Our porn. Yeah, being transmitted through space. Yeah, our porn too, I guess. Will all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, Lord of the Rings. It took me a second. Blade Runner, Cyber, blank of Planetron 5, Shakespeare, Byron, hell, even video games. Blank Overdrive 3, Seattle blank, Dutch blank Cascade, the blank of blank mountain. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, imagine if I didn't even find those. I'm assuming it's all porn names or something. Arcady Journal. Archive continues to grow, attempting to maintain a semblance of order as difficult as expected. Lost 7... fucking Christ, my brain! Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trend should increase. Must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. My brain, why is it not working? I never found this. Oh yeah, because we never actually spent the time to go look through this level. That's a shame. Which one? There is more to this place than it seems. Don't worry if you're anything like me, just need to take your time and the solutions will present themselves. I'll go with that one. Oh, and last episode, I did one of these, and I think I did the wrong one.
If you're looking through the archive, you may find people from my time. I look at this inert shape, and I wonder who you're gonna be. Will you hold the same values as we do? Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions.
I think I already did that one. I'm fairly certain that was like one of the ones from the garden. Oh, now I'm gonna have to go and look through the thing. Yeah, I didn't see this one. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. So what you're supposed to do is get a laser thingamabob, go to the thing up there, and then shoot it at his heart. That's what you're supposed to do. No way in hell I would have figured that one out. And to do that, you have to get, to be able to get the lasers out of here, you have to put them on the wind thing that's right there. Well, it's right there, but you can see it there. So you have to get in here somehow, and the second star is in here, or first star, whichever way you want to look at it. And the way you can see that is by, which is mildly aggravating, do the thing. So we need both of them. And the way to do that is by... Oh, I need the second block. Good enough. I need you. Oh, I need you. Good enough. I need you to go here. And I need you to go here. And it should work. There we go. And then I need this block. I go through here. I need to stop this damn laser because it's gonna... Well, I need to bring it with me, but also it's just gonna annoy me. That goes there. That goes there. Did I bring the block? Oh yeah, I did. Cool. Yeah, I do need both blocks. I'm not going mad. Cool. This is what you're supposed to do. Put a block on the damn thing. How the hell would I have known that? And then you jump over here. Really? No way in hell I would have figured that one out. But somebody did. Actually, I think I only need the one. I don't know. There. Yeah, you only really need the one. You can get two and put like one here and then one here, but you really only need the one. And that's that one. Yep. That was not gonna be figured out by me anytime soon. No way in hell. I think we looked at everything else. It's entirely possible that we didn't, we missed a thing somewhere, but... Yeah. It's because I was excited about the new, the new mechanic that was going to be introduced, so I just kind of skipped looking around the level, which is what I usually do on the first time I go through a level. But I guess I didn't this time around. But we will this time around. Actually, isn't there a star level in here? How many stars do I need? How many do you want? 5 more. So, can we get 5 through all of these? 1, 2, 3. No. No, we cannot. That's a bummer. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, my brain is not gonna let this one go. I feel like I'm missing a thing. Like I was supposed to do anything, and then I didn't do it. 2 there. And then that was the... Alright, this is gonna stick with me for a while. I feel like I'm missing a thing, but I don't know what that thing is. Textures didn't quite load yet. Yep, there goes the sky. And then this part of the sky will load soon. Ah, there it goes. I don't know if I'm allowed to go over there. This episode is... Oh. Whoops. I forgot to put the timer. Oh, shit. Well, let's assume we've been going for 5 minutes? I don't know how long we've been going for. Hey look, it's another moon. Well, let's have a look around, see what happens. Whoops. Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy path. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that lead to Aru. I don't know how to pronounce these words. And so they challenge us with riddles, or in combat. Is this true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so, that there are ancient gods whose name have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose name none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these too serve a greater purpose in ways that Osiris have not revealed to us. And what of the hidden paths that are taken by when the... Coming soon! Rob McLean, Institute for Applied Pneumatics, to Mom. Coming soon, your son in 3D. Hi Mom, I promise I'll be home soon, maybe a couple of weeks. I know, but what we're doing here, yeah, no, I got it right, is important, and the team needs my help. I'm not going to wait until it's too late, I promise, but there's so much we have to set up, so much that has to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I've always wanted to work on one of these supercomputers, and believe me, L is pretty much the best there is. And the team, Mom, it's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses, except nobody's heard of them outside of science journals. Of course, but come on, brain, you can do a sentence or two. Jesus. Outside the science journals, of course. But Dad would be totally geeking out if he knew. Maybe I can tell him about it soon. Love, Rob. I'm assuming Dad is dead. Would be my assumption from that text. What is the point of being alive? I know. It's an old question, but not one that's easy to answer. But I mean, if you're reading this, you're alive, and someday... I should have went to offline. Oh well. But I mean, if you're reading this, you're alive, and someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. My brain is not processing that word. My bad. So what about it then? Don't you wonder? Do you want to go from not existing to not existing again without even considering why? You, right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether life was good or not? It may be abstract. It may seem abstract now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. If you don't ask yourself these questions, how will you face that moment? With ignorant bliss, I'm assuming. Let's have a quick look around. See if there's anything interesting. Can I go all the way over there? Maybe I can. We'll have to check that out a bit later. I like to check out the levels first, just so I can see if there's like any QR codes or anything that I need to read, and I don't have to read. Is this not a level? This is strange. It's a level. It's a level out, or at least it used to be. Huh. Interesting. But then it isn't anymore. Because it has a sign. Or had one. It's fallen now, and I can't read what's on the sign. Can't read through it, because I don't have that ability. Interesting. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that level, but I'm interested. What's on these? Let's see how far we can go before it starts spewing the words bullshit again. I'm assuming I'd have to go into here. Fuck. Yep, words. So I can't go in the water, but it looks like I can go to the edge of the water, no problem. So at least there's that. Interesting. Music, please. Thank you. Is that an indented border? It is. It bumps out and then goes. I don't know why I'm paying so much attention to that. So I checked those two. I checked a bit out there. I think that might be a thing here. Sure looks like it. Or not. You know, I don't know. I don't know if it's a thing or not. Nothing there. Huh. Ooh. Look at that. I can see where the star is. That's a change from the usual. So I put a light on there. And I do the thing and I go get the star, maybe? Question mark? I've been running this gauntlet for generations trying to find the right answer. I am fast coming to the conclusion that there are none. Just because you can't find the answer doesn't mean there isn't one. Just means you don't know what it is. Statues? No statues. What about in here? Is this a thing? Is there a thing on here? Is my brain gonna start working eventually? Am I gonna be able to pronounce words? Am I going to be a real boy? Hey, a thing. To answer... the answer to your questions will not be given to you. You must seek them yourself. If you say so. Anything... here? Nope. And here? Nope. What about this wall? This wall looks like a wall. I was gonna say important, but that's not quite right. Yeah, well, that was nothing. Looks like there's a block taken out of it. It can't go that far. Or I can? Okay, now this is fucking with my brain. What am I doing here? What? Huh? What? Huh? How am I... Game, don't do this. Don't do this, game. Why you set up expectations and then break them? You're no good with my brain. Is that important? It looks important now. Oh, come on. I can't use that. Game, why you do this? Why you do this, game? Insert the key. Keys only. Oh, do I need a key to use it? Oh, okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. Game, why you do this? Why you gotta mess with my brain? Can I go further? No. Now I'm back to the start. And that was that area. Now this area looks like an area that we could maybe look at. That doesn't look interesting. What about this? What is this? Game, why you do this? Why you do this, game? No, there's a thing here. Oh god. Too many things to do. Let's take a second. Oh, there's a thing over there. The voice keeps saying that this world is a garden, but all I see is desert. Is a desert full of ruins. Yeah, no, I'll agree with you there, dog. Even though it's winter, it's too warm in this damn room. And I opened the window too. Well, it's not open right now because it's noisy because of ambulances and whatnot. But I did open it prior. It's still too warm. What am I supposed to do? Game, you're messing with my brain. Why you do this? Is that... Am I going to bounce? Am I going to go there and then... Why you do this, game? Why you gotta mess with me? Me no comprende. Alright. That's a thing. I'm gonna check that out later. And by later, I mean right now. And by right now, I mean give it a second. I'm gonna have a look around this building first. Or the wall of this building, at least. Nothing. Nothing. Don't make scary noises, please. I'm not good with scary noises. Alright, cool. Now let's go. Phew. That's a thing, alright. Stop it. You scare me. Hello. 3 new things. Oh, 4 new things. Hippocratic... I didn't read what the title was. What is the title? Hippocratic Corpus. Okay. On the sacred disease. 400 BCE, men ought to know that from nothing else but the brain comes joy, delight, laughter, and sports, and sorrow, grief, despondency, and lamentation. And by this, in an especial manner, we acquire wisdom and knowledge, and see and hear, and know what are foul, and what are fair, what are bad and what are good, what are sweet and what unsavory. Some we discriminate by habit, and some we perceive by their utility. By this we distinguish objects of relish and disrelish, according to the seasons, and the same things do not always please us. And by the same organ we become mad and delirious, and fears and terrors assail us, some by night and some by day. The dreams and ultimately wanderings and cares that are not suitable, and ignorance of present circumstances, desuetudes, and unskillfulness. That's just a mess of words. Nope. Chestron brain. For so much reading. The human brain is a machine for coming to conclusions. If it cannot come to conclusions, it is rusty. When we hear of a man too clever to believe, we are hearing of something having almost the character of a contradiction in terms. It is like hearing of a nail that was too good to hold down a carpet, or a bolt that was too strong to keep a door shut. man can hardly be defined after the fashions of Carlyle as an animal who makes tools, ants and beavers. What? As an animal who makes tools, ants and beavers and many other animals make tools, in the sense that they make an apparatus. Man can be defined as an animal that makes dogma, as he piles doctrine on doctrine and conclusions on conclusion, in the formation of some tremendous scheme of philosophy and religion. He is, in the only legitimate sense of which the expression is capable, becoming more and more human. When he drops one doctrine after another in a refined skepticism, when he declines to tie himself to a system, when he says that he has outgrown definitions, when he says that he disbelieves in finality, when in his own imagination he sits as God, holding no form of creed but contemplation, but contemplating all, then he is by that very process sinking slowly backwards into the vagueness of the vagrant. Animals in the unconscious of the grass. Trees have no dogmas. Turnips are singularly broad-minded. Okay. It's gonna take you a second to process that one. Hexadecimal code. Bronstein Lev Davidovic. Davidovic? More hex. The human brain is a product of the development of matter, and at the same time an instrument for the cognition of this matter. I can't read. The cognition of this matter. Gradually, it adjusts itself to its function, tries to overcome its limitations, creates ever new scientific methods, imagines even more complex and exact instruments, checks its work again and yet again, step by step, penetrates into previously unknown depths, changes our conceptions of matter without, though, ever breaking away from this basis of all that exists. More hex code. And neuroscience. It's all about brain stuff. Philosophical history. Volunteer suffered a blood clot during infancy which resulted in a left hemisphere stroke. Expected results. In normal adults, the left hemisphere is used for language and other cognitive function. Extensive damage to this part of the brain usually results in severe cognitive deficiencies. Observed results. Volunteer is now 17 years old and displays only very subtle cognitive deficiencies. MRIs indicate little to no activity in the left hemisphere, suggesting its usual function have been taken on by neuron sets in the right. Volunteer's age at the time of the stroke may have helped the brain to adapt. That's that one. Phew, that was a lot of stuff. And we still have more things. More things. Alright, we'll go look at the more things and then we'll call that an episode. Oh, so many things. Is there anything on this one? Nothing on that wall. On this pillar. Full. Paint. Paint. More meets the eye. Tools have been provided. Stay true to your path, for wondrous powers are granted to those who progress the furthest. Kind of? Because I got the ability to clone myself temporarily, and later I'm going to be able to use some monkey bars. So that's not entirely a lie, just maybe not entirely accurate in the way that you may think it is. Another thing? Nope, none there. I'm gonna look at you in a second. I gotta look through all this stuff first. Just look at this view. There may be a lot I don't understand, but I know this is beautiful. How do you know it's beautiful? What is beauty? I'm just being an asshole here. Anything else? No. Alright, cool. Let's go.
At the beginning were the words and the...
Can't go there. Well, I'd say that calls the episode. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this shit show of an episode. Hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day, stay safe, and